Buchanan Castle, located near Drymen in Stirlingshire, Scotland, is a ruined country house with a rich history and ties to the Buchanan clan. It was built in the mid-19th century for the Montrose family and served various purposes throughout the years. The area around Buchanan Castle was originally the ancestral lands of Clan Buchanan. However, in the late 17th century, the family line ended without a male heir, and the estate passed through marriage to the Graham family, who held the title of Dukes of Montrose. The current Buchanan Castle was built in 1852 by the 4th Duke of Montrose after the original Buchanan House, which had stood for centuries, fell into disrepair. It was designed in the Scottish baronial style. The castle remained a family home until World War II, when it was repurposed as a military hospital. Notably, it was where Rudolf Hess, Hitler's deputy, was treated after his mysterious flight to Scotland in 1941. After the war, Buchanan Castle was abandoned and fell into decay. The roof was removed in 1954 to avoid taxes on inhabited buildings, accelerating its deterioration. Today, it stands as a romantic but dangerous ruin, overtaken by nature. The Vanishing doorway is one of the eeriest legends tied to Buchanan Castle. It has been reported by several urban explorers and ghost hunters who have ventured into the decaying ruins. The story describes a mysterious doorway that appears in the crumbling stone walls but disappears when approached. While there is no official historical record of this phenomenon, locals and paranormal enthusiasts believe it could be linked to an architectural trick. The castle, now overgrown and collapsing, has many archways and shadows that might create the illusion of a hidden doorway when viewed from certain angles. Some believe Buchanan Castle once had secret rooms or servant tunnels that are now lost to time. The doorway could be a ghostly remnant of one of these hidden paths. Scottish folklore is rich with tales of fairy doors, which are said to be hidden gateways to another realm. These doorways appear and disappear at will, often luring unsuspecting travelers into a time-warped world. Some legends suggest that anyone who steps through such a door might vanish forever or return years later, having aged only moments. Since the castle was used as a wartime hospital, some believe the doorway is an imprint of past trauma. Spirits of soldiers or medical staff might be trying to pass through a doorway that no longer exists in the physical world. Ghost Hunters reports, several paranormal investigators claim to have seen an entrance that wasn't there upon closer inspection. Some even described feeling a sudden chill or hearing whispers when near it. Some explorers have taken photos of Buchanan Castle, later noticing what seems to be a door-like opening that they don't recall seeing at the time. A few visitors have reported feeling lost or confused while walking near the ruins, as if the layout of the castle was shifting around them. Natural explanations: the shifting light and shadows in the ruined structure could easily trick the eye. Ivy-covered walls might create patterns that resemble doorways, only to vanish when approached. If the legend holds truth, Buchanan Castle's doorway could be an example of a time slip, a phenomenon where people briefly experience moments from the past, or a lingering supernatural presence. If you ever visit Buchanan Castle, approach with caution. Some say that those who search for the vanishing doorway too intently might just find it and never return. Buchanan Castle's ruins, wrapped in moss and mystery, have inspired numerous legends and eerie tales. While it lacks the fame of Scotland's most haunted sites, its dark corridors and decayed walls have given rise to ghost stories, wartime secrets, and whispers of hidden treasures. The original Buchanan House, which stood before the castle was built, was home to the last laird of Clan Buchanan. Some say his spirit never left. Visitors and locals claim to have seen a shadowy figure roaming the castle ruins, especially near the remains of the Great Hall. The legend suggests that he mourns the loss of his ancestral home and the extinction of his direct bloodline. During World War II, Buchanan Castle served as a military hospital, treating wounded soldiers. Among them were many who had suffered grievous injuries. One particular legend tells of a young soldier who, in his final moments, let out an ear-piercing scream before passing. Some say his ghost still lingers, and on quiet nights, the echoes of his cries can be heard from the ruins. One of the most enduring mysteries surrounding Buchanan Castle is the rumor of hidden clan treasure. According to local folklore, the Buchanan family, fearing political turmoil, hid a fortune in gold and valuables somewhere on the estate before their decline. Some believe it lies beneath the castle ruins, while others think it's concealed in a long-forgotten crypt. However, the legend warns that any who seek the treasure without a rightful claim will be cursed. One of the most intriguing historical mysteries linked to Buchanan Castle is its connection to Rudolf Hess, Hitler's deputy. After his bizarre flight to Scotland in 1941, Hess was held at Buchanan Castle for a time while being treated for injuries. Some conspiracy theories suggest that he was there for secret negotiations with the British government, possibly discussing a peace deal between Nazi Germany and the UK. Did Hess reveal war secrets within these walls? Some believe classified documents were hidden or destroyed there, adding to the mystery of the castle. As with many Scottish castles, Buchanan Castle is said to have its own spectral bagpiper. The story tells of a Buchanan clansman who played his pipes as he marched to battle but was slain before he could return. On stormy nights, some claim to hear faint bagpipe music drifting through the ruins, as though the ghostly piper still calls.